Hey guys, this is LightningBS. Yeah, I'm gonna make this hopefully as short as possible. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was listening to some music. But yeah, what can I say? If you looked in my channel this morning, or maybe later on, you might have realized that the video that I uploaded yesterday, the prediction video, I was forced to take it down. Not really too hard to figure out why. Yeah, it was a claim by you know who. So yeah, that's that. What did that result in? It resulted in my second strike. So yeah, I'm pretty much right now in the thought process of creating another account just in case. But let's see. I don't even know where to begin to say this. Pretty much right now, I'm calling a dilemma, and I've been watching other people's videos. For instance, the OTPs. I just watched his video. Is concerning what he's got his plans for 2011. So yeah, he had good points on his video. Like for instance, in the past, people have been uploading whether it's 1 or 2 extra games in their videos, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. Even worse, uploading so many games into one channel, and that pretty much kind of like in its own way it divided my subscribers, if not it drove them away. So right now I'm considering doing that. I don't know if I should make a new account and focus on just one thing, maybe SmackDown vs. Raw related or not. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. And OTP's video caught my attention, and he's right. And now you may be asking, on this channel I got a second strike. Now why would I want to make another account? For one, you never know, I might get a third strike. And the thing that concerns me is in this channel, I don't know how the rest of you would feel, if you were in my case, but I got so much history on this channel, 2 years, over 200 videos, and the comments and everything. If I get a third strike, whether it's by anything I do in the future, for me it would be like throwing everything on the toilet. So that's definitely something I want to take a risk in. So if I make another account, it will definitely be starting fresh from there, and maybe use this like replace the original, use it as a backup. Maybe you guys can drop a comment if you want to or not, but I most likely won't be using it anymore. Whatever happened from the start to the beginning on this channel, it will stay there, and I definitely won't be using it in the future. Now the thing I will ask to the subscribers and the friends is it's pretty simple. Would you guys recommend me to just make one account? For those who maybe may have kept track of everything else I do, probably not, but just in case, like if I make another account, it will obviously be SmackDown related, like entirely, mixes or videos, commentary, whatever it is. And then the other will be, if you guys, for instance, if you liked my first shooter games, for instance, I'm already ordered Black Ops. That's one of the games I'm getting. So I'm not even sure if I'll do commentary or any video on that. So and it would be a very bad idea to mix that with SmackDown vs. Raw in just one channel. So if you guys would like to see that, drop a comment, let me know. I might consider making another channel just for that. Depends on how deep I'm willing to go with Black Ops. And let's see what else. That's pretty much it. Now as to the claim, my thoughts on that. Why my video was taken down. Copyright claim. I thought it was stupid. I didn't use any live footage. I don't think I spoiled anything. What else? That's pretty much it. I don't know why would it take it down. If you're wondering where I got my first strike from, that was about a year ago. And the funny thing is, it wasn't even SmackDown vs. Raw related. It was just the newest mistake I made back then. And yeah, this one, I just found it completely ridiculous, and it started to concern me. If it happened or something like this, I hate to think what would happen, if I were to get that third strike. So I guess, I gotta obviously be careful from now on. But like I said before, I don't want to put this channel at risk. Too much history. I mean, it will stay the same. You know, I might change a couple of things, but yeah, using it like, you know, uploading any new videos, yeah, most likely not. You know, I want to start fresh. I don't want to go on a risk with 2 strikes on this channel. So yeah. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, you know, if OTP, you know, if you're watching this, if you haven't figured it out, yeah, you know, shout out. You know, like I mentioned in your video, yeah, you have been an inspiration. You and Havoc. And now we got guys like Guns, you know, Guns Media. You know, guys, check his channel. Yeah, he's got good videos. I mean, the dude is just great. He's been a good friend too. And I mean, if you haven't checked his recent video, I mean, yeah, he's finally going on commentary as well. And another shout out, of course, would be to Twisted Merc. Yeah, I mean, if the SmackDown community doesn't know him, I mean, yeah, that would be a shame. You guys really need to check his channel as well. He's been doing good commentary. I mean, you know, a lot better than mine. And like OTP said, and like other people are agreeing, Merc's got some good ideas for 2011. And I mean, whether he wants to add another game or anything else to it, I mean, you know, you gotta show some support. So yeah, Merc's definitely got to go for him. You know, he's got good ideas, and you know, shout out to him. Check his channel, and let's see what else. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, I'm giving out shout outs to OTP, Havoc, and Merc. Yeah, I forgot to give, you know, how can I not give shout outs to my other friends, of course. Let's start in with BH, you know, Black Heron. You know, and I've known him for now a couple of months. You know, he's been like a brother. He's been giving me some tips, helping me out. You know, you guys need to check his channel as well. He hasn't been uploading any other new videos, but I mean, the guy, you know, he will still drop a comment on your video. You know, he will favorite. You know, he's still a YouTuber. You know, when he can, and you know, he's got his stuff going. But you know, check his channel for his past projects. He's also been doing, you know, some funny stuff. His NXT show. You know, the BH show, you know, the BH BIP, I think it was the video call. So, you know, give a shout out to him. You know, good buddy there. But I call him a bro. You know, no homo. But yeah. And let's see what else. Of course, you know, we got, if you go to my channel, you'll check, you know, those guys. I mean, this isn't the case of sub for sub. I mean, or box for box, as YouTube may call it nowadays. You know, of course, you know, we got Fam, you know, the group representing. Then we got, of course, you know, BH, that I just mentioned. And then, you know, we got Ron Buster as well. You know, yeah, Rom. Well, I haven't had the pleasure of knowing him too much, but yeah, he's a cool dude. You know, he keeps it neutral. He's not. He's also an entertainer. You know, he's been doing his work. You know, his noob mixes, I mean, they've been very interesting, very funny. So yeah, shout out to him. And of course, we got you know, speaking on the list, we also got J2F. He also hasn't been too much on YouTube, you know, uploading too much, but you know, he's also does what he can. He's been doing, you know, he's had some really good videos as well on his channel, so you also might want to check it out. He's also got good style in his paint tool. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, definitely check him out as well. You know, fan representing. And then of course we got the 2 rookies from Fam. You know, how can I leave them out? You know, I know them as well, just as close as BH and the others. You know, of course I'm referring to Poison. I am Poison, aka Andrew, and Undead JD or Jack Dennis. I see, you know, whichever name he wants to go to, I call him JD. He's also like a brother to me. He's pretty cool. Now, if I were to say it between the both on YouTube, you know, how they've been YouTubers, JD hasn't, of course, you know, he just put up his channel. You know, he doesn't actually have any videos, but you know, you never know. You know, you're gonna keep an eye on him. He might come up with something new, you know, something fresh. You never know. And Poison, you know, he's making his debut in his videos, you know, promoting his car. You know, shout outs to both of them. And let's see, of course, I already mentioned Guns and Merc. They're both doing their thing. And of course we got LS. Yeah, he's also taking the video editing to a new level. You know, we're also fan represented. He's been doing some freestyle gameplay videos as well. You know, you gotta check his channel out. He's a good bro. You know, he's been a great tag partner. I mean, it's a real shame I haven't been able to record a SmackDown online match with him. You know, in the past, before, you know, being in the group. Yeah, he's also a great tag partner. So yeah, shout outs to him as well. And then we got, let's see, oh yeah, G, Gilly, I think. Guns mentioned it once. Gilly. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Gilly. I think I'm just gonna call it Gilly. But yeah, he's also I played Street Fighter with him. I mean, he's a heck of a Street Fighter, and I know he likes Modern Warfare, but I haven't had the pleasure to play with him. SmackDown vs. Raw, I haven't played with him, but I mean, hopefully in the future I will. And yeah, he's also been busy. He hasn't been too much on YouTube uploading, but he does what he can. And then of course we got the other people in my box, that I'm close with. Well, Big J, Justin Shocks. I mean, well, actually, let me say that again because it might sound wrong. Big J and Shocks, they've been known as the Army of Two. I've been keeping with Shocks' work for a long time, probably since before I even knew BH. And yeah, I respected his work. I mean, I know he was a former member of FAM. And I mean, yeah, he's right now he's MIA, missing in action. Some say he quit, online and everything for good, but some say he might make a comeback. We'll see. Big J, his partner, he's made a comeback. I mean, he's commenting, of course, on YouTube, and it seems like he's gonna come back. Whether it's SmackDown vs. Raw or anything else, he also do it again. So shout outs to those two. And of course, that leaves me with well, I'm not gonna mention the last person on my list. He's known as Rajman Gaming. He's a he universally uploads gaming videos, so you might want to check his channel as well. I mean, I don't know him personally. And then the last person, of course, will be Zero Absolute 11. Yeah, the guy is just beast with his videos. He does it. He's been doing that for years. I mean, probably, well, not too many years, but yeah. He's known in forums, and I mean, especially GameSpot. He's been doing it there also since a long time. So you definitely gotta check his videos out. Hopefully he uploads WrestleMania 24 sometime this year, because I mean, I know a lot of his fans are getting pissed off probably, but yeah, hopefully he does it. But yeah, big shout out to that guy. So he's also my bro. Known him since I mean, we go way back. So yeah, shout outs to him. And yep. But let's see, back to my point. Yeah, I'm pretty much going random right now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned my channel and everything, so yeah, just drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Should I make multiple channels or should I just stick one? Tell me. What's another thing will be what's been like the most favorite genre or favorite game that you've been seeing from my channel. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna be all SmackDown vs. Raw, but just in case. If I want to know if I got some Street Fighter fans who've been liking my videos or anything, or Knife Fight, Unreal Tournament, anything that I uploaded that you may have liked and you're still subscribed to my channel, let me know. I would like to hear some feedback. And well, that's pretty much it. If I were to say one more thing, it would be I mean, I wouldn't have needed to say this in the past, but now, I mean, I will say it. It will be about my subscribers. If you're gonna go and see my channel, I suggest you go do check as much as you can in my channel. If you're actually gonna subscribe, because yeah, up until this point, I've been going on different directions. Going to different games. SmackDown vs. Raw and all those games. So if you're gonna subscribe, make sure you're gonna subscribe. You're gonna like it. I don't want you to subscribe and then be disappointed for me uploading something else. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, for those of you in question. But from now on, whether it's on a new account or not, yeah, I'll definitely be focusing on different things, but most likely channel-wise, just one thing probably at most. So yeah, guys, yeah, just drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'll definitely be thinking of names for my new channels. So yeah, but it's definitely a lot better than putting this old channel at risk. I mean, I just don't want to do it. So yeah, just once again, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. This was LightningBS, and comment and like, and peace out.